Children, in one more question that is related to the topic of compound interest, where I have explained that how we can find out the compound interest by using the simple interest method. Now, before starting with the question, let me explain you in short. Compound interest is the interest that is earned on a certain sum of money, in which the interest earned every year is added to the original sum, and the amount so formed becomes the new principal, new sum for the upcoming year. So in this way, compound interest always have a greater value, a greater final amount in comparison to the simple interest that is applied on a certain sum of money. So in this question, like it is given, calculate the amount and compound interest by simple interest method on rupees 3,600 at 5% PA. Again, PA stands for per annum, means per year. Compounded annually, that means the compound interest is applied on this particular principal for 2 years. So by simple interest method, what we are going to do over here, we are going to first find out the interest for the first year. As you can see, interest is calculated by the formula of simple interest as P into R into T upon 100. So in place of principal, I'm going to substitute the value as 3,600 into 5. And in place of time, I'm not going to substitute 2 years because I'm taking out the interest for the first year only for 1 year. So I'm going to substitute the time over here as 1. This is the main difference that you have to remember while finding out the compound interest on a certain sum of money, that the time that you have to substitute over there is not the overall time period, but each year, that is 1 year every time. So in place of time, I'm going to substitute 1. On cancelling 00 and 00, 36 multiplied by 5 will give us the value as 180. Now this is the interest 180 rupees that I have earned in 1 year. So on adding this interest with the original principal, I'm going to get the amount. That will be amount is equal to principal plus interest, that is 3,600 plus 180, and that is going to give us the value as 3,780. Now this is the amount, but this amount is going to act as the principal for the next year, and in this way the final amount that you get is a bigger value. So we are going to calculate the interest for the second year, again by using the formula I is equal to P into R into T upon 100. In place of P, I'm going to substitute the value 3,780. In place of rate, I'm going to substitute 5, and again in place of time, because again we are calculating the interest for a single year, then in that case we are going to take out we are going to substitute the value of time as 1 upon 100. On cancelling 0 0, then 5 ones are 10 will be divisible by 5 2 times, and 378 is divisible by 2 189 times. So we have got the interest over here at the end of the second year as rupees 189. So in this way, because we have to find out the compound interest for the entire 2 years period, so that compound interest can be taken out by adding the two interests, the interest that you have earned in the first period and the interest that you have earned in the second period. That is, on adding these two values, I'm going to get the compound interest for the 2 years, that will be 369 rupees. And in the same manner, if I have to find out the final amount, what I'm going to do, in that original sum that was given initially, I'm going to add the compound interest. So the original sum that was given initially was 3,600. So in 3,600, I'm going to add the CI, that is 369, by which I'm going to get the value as 3,969. This is one method for finding out the compound interest and the amount.